Hello, ladies and gentlemen. You're welcome once again. Molly Sinjo Katehwa, your host on Taurani Family Connect, where family matters. I want to thank you for tuning in once again this week to catch up with us and engage with us. Thank you for those of you who have been following us, those of you who have been watching our different clips on different topics we've been carrying on. And we continue the engagement, we continue the activity of learning and engaging with you. So today we're going to be looking at family again. We know that the family is headed by a father and a mother, but under there we have different people. We have children, we have nieces, nephews, we have aunties, uncles, and even the community around us. And we have discussed the different roles of how parents, their roles, the roles they are supposed to carry out, and how they are supposed to look after family. But we also want us to know that each one of us in a family has a role that we play. So most times in this generation especially, we have children who have grown up with the entitlement mentality of thinking, my parents must do this for me, must do this for me, they must do this for me. But we forget that us, even as children, we have roles to play. So today I want to talk about the roles of children or of different family members in our family. So as children, we thank the Lord for giving us parents, but we should not take them for granted. So even the Bible says that we should obey our fathers and mothers so that we may live long. So what are our roles as children? Number one, we are supposed to obey our parents like the Bible says. Because whatever they are telling us out of a good heart so that we can become better people. But most times, especially when we reach into adolescent stages, or maybe when we have grown, we are 20, we have started doing our own decisions, we want to silence their voice, thinking that maybe it doesn't matter because of the influence we get from outside, our friends and what. But it is very important for us to obey our parents, because where they are trying to project us into the future, they have been there. They know the role, they know where the dangers are, they know where the corners are. So when you obey them, it makes your life easy and even smooth. Then the other thing, we are supposed to share in the responsibilities at home. These days, you see, most of us as parents, we have raised the children where we do everything for them, but we must teach these children to know that they also have a role to play. I normally tell my children when they are saying, "Mommy, I wash the cups. Should I help you by washing the cups?" I tell them, "You're not helping me. You are helping yourself, because everything that I'm telling you to do, me, I started doing it long time ago when I was a baby, so I already know what to do. It is you who needs to learn what to do." So our children, we are supposed to take part in the work at home, in the chores at home, send them to buy this, wash work, clean this, do this, so that they can also learn. Because as we engage them and as they participate in those activities at home, whatever activities it is, whether it is digging, whether it is sweeping, whether it is milking, whether it is whatever business you're doing, let them be involved so that they may know that this is what you do, this is what brings food on the table, this is what pays school fees. And even at home, these normal activities at home, taking the cup, cleaning the table, toilet, bathroom, compound, cobwebs, all that, they are supposed to do it, because the reason we have children at home is also to help us on the activities at home, so that we may focus on the major things as they do these minor things, because they might not take major decisions like buying land or looking for money, but these small ones they can do. Then the other thing they are supposed to do is carry on. They are supposed to carry on and protect the legacy of the family. As we grow as parents, a time is going to come and maybe we will die, or we will be old enough not to even engage in activities like social activities, functions, burial, weddings, and what. So our children are supposed to protect the legacy that we have created, and also carry it on and propagate it and even make it better. But you see, there are times when we see the parents, after the parents have died and their name is gone completely with them. Why? Because we did not teach our children how to protect and carry on our legacy. So legacy, we build it when we are still alive. We don't build it when we have gone. So it is very important for us as parents to sit down our children and really interest them, and also teach them how important it is to build on and also protect the legacy that we have established here on earth, whether we are alive or we are gone, to make them know that wherever they go, they are our ambassadors as family. Whether they are in Uganda, whether they are in Canada, whether they are in whatever parts of the world, wherever they are, as long as they carry our name, they are our ambassadors. So they need to know that it is very important to protect and carry on the legacy of their parents. The other thing is to look after their parents. We have seen cases, and even right now it's happening, for parents are there deserted in their different homes, in villages, in towns, and children are all over, wherever they are, in cities, in towns, in nations, but they don't care. But remember, these parents looked after you, a big woman, and as they are and as you're growing, they are also growing. So they have reached a time where they can no longer do anything for themselves. So it is us, the children, who are supposed to come and look after these parents, just like the way they looked after us. We are supposed also to look after them. So I want to call upon you, people who are there, and you have elderly parents and who are there in the villages, in the cities, in homes alone, staying alone, and they are there deserted. That is not good. It doesn't leave a good image on the family, and even the parents keeps on grumbling on their heart, asking themselves, did I give birth? Why did I give birth? So we are supposed to look after our parents and care after them in their old age. The other thing we're supposed to do is to look after each other. As siblings, it is our responsibility to look after each other. Our parents looked after us when we were young, but now, when we grow, it is us who are supposed to support each other, look after each other, support each other, celebrate each other in good and in bad. Look after for your sister, call them, engage with them, do those activities together, because remember that now you are the family, you are their family. So if you don't look after each other, all of you remain distant, and then when your parents are gone, completely each one of you goes in their own world. Why? Because you did not build that relationship when your parents were still there. Our parents act as a unifying factor between us as siblings, but also us, we are supposed to build that bond between each other by looking after each other, by calling each other, by supporting each other, by being there for one another in good and bad, so that we build that bond. It becomes our foundation even in future. Also, in our families, we find their uncles, aunties, and cousins and what. So it is still all the same. A family is like a wall of protection around us. So even aunties and uncles, your role is to look after your children, whether they are your own children or your sister's children or your brother's children. They are all our children, because when they thrive, we all thrive with them. So I want to call upon aunties and uncles to make sure that you also become active and available in the lives of your children. And when I talk about children, all your children, your uncle's children, your sister's children, your brother's children, your cousin's children, because all those, that is one heritage, that is a whole one lineage, promoting your family and your family tree, what we call a family tree. So even uncles, you have a role to play, to discipline, to look after those children, to correct them, to support each other. And even when they see aunties and uncles coming to visit their father and their mother, as you model, as you show that you are one Also the children grow knowing that you are one family, you love each other, you support each other, and they grow in that culture of knowing that like how our aunties and our moms used to do it. As we also grow, we need to keep that bond between each other as cousins, as nieces, as nephews, and all other that will add on. So it is very important as family to know that family is not built on one person. It is a contribution of so many people who are involved in that family tree. It is always a pleasure to engage with you. Yeah, for those of you who have joined us when you've started, remember that this is Haulani Family Connect, where family matters. Here we talk about family, marriage, relationship, community engagement, and our vision is to rebuild and build strong families in our communities. Until we meet again, remember to subscribe, to like our page, to comment in the comment section. If you don't comment, I don't know whether I'm doing well or I'm doing bad. So please, whenever you watch something, comment, like, share us, and you can even invite us into your community to come and strengthen the bonds between families, marriages, and we even go to schools to talk about mental health and many other things. So until we see you, I remain Mario Sinja Katiwa, your host. Thank you.